Up to now, all of these unit conversions that we've been doing have been exact. The reason that they've been exact is that we've been converting among either American units or among metric units. So we were converting from American to American or metric to metric. But what if we want to convert between the two systems? That's what we're going to want to do now. The difference is we're going to use conversion factors now that are not going to be exact. They're just going to always be approximate because they're not in the same units. So just keep that in mind when we're converting between the two systems, that you're not going to get exact answers anymore. So realistically, all of these equal signs here that I wrote in these conversion facts are not really equals. They're really approximately equals. So just keep that in mind. Not a huge deal, but it is nice to know that. So if we're converting from 20 kilograms to pounds, well, this is not as simple as the metric to metric because we can't just slide a decimal point over. So we have to go back to using our conversion factors, right? So we're starting with 20 kilograms. So we're going to write 20 kg. And remember what we had done, we had written it over 1. And now we're going to have to use some conversion factor to cancel out kilograms. So the conversion fact that they give us is that 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds. But remember, we want kilograms to cancel. So we're going to have to write the kilogram down in the denominator and the pounds up in the numerator. So this was 1 kilogram and it was 2.2 pounds. So now you can see our cancellation is going to occur. And again, this was one of those easier ones. There's nothing to divide by. So we're just going to multiply 20 times 2.2, and that's going to actually be 44 pounds. So 20 kilograms is actually 44 pounds. And if we want to change 550 yards to meters, again, same thing. We're starting with 550 yards over 1. We're going to multiply this by a conversion factor, right, that we get from this conversion fact. 1 meter equals 3.28 feet. Oops, but here's the problem. I don't have feet, I have yards. So remember, I have to first get to feet. So how am I going to get to feet? I'm going to use that other conversion fact I knew, that 3 feet equals 1 yard. So I'm going to have to put yard in the denominator to get it to cancel. And I'm going to have to put feet in the numerator. And what was it again? It was 3 feet equals 1 yard. So now my yard would cancel. But now the answer would only be in feet. I need the answer to be in meters. So now is when I have to use my fact that they give me here. 1 meter equals 3.28 feet. But again, you're going to want now feet to cancel. So it's going to have to go down in the denominator. And I'm going to want meter to stay in the numerator. And this was 3.28 feet and 1 meter. So now feet would cancel and I would just be left with meters. Now the only difference now again is I would have to actually multiply and divide here. So I would multiply 550 times 3, and that's going to be 1650 meter over 3.28. And then if I actually do that division now, 1650 divided by 3.28, it's 503. We can just say 503 because it really would be 503.0. So we'll say it's 503 approximately meters. So 550 yards is 503 meters. Approximately again, right? It's not exact. It's approximate.